Hello collectors, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Dino Fury Zordlink. Welcome back guys, today I'm reviewing this Zordlink. It's a Dino Fury. It's newish out, and it comes in 3 different boxes so far. There is 5 altogether. 2 of them are not out in the UK and available just yet, so we're still waiting on them. I went with the red one first, so I'm going to just go through them in stages. This one seems to be the hardest one to get, so I wanted to make sure that I could grab this before I grabbed the other 2, which I had found in stores. So I just wanted to make sure I could get this one before I went and bought the other 2. I didn't want to be stuck with the other 2 and not have the base for it to be able to transform him into his different Zord stages and whatever. So this is it anyway. He comes like that out of the box. And this is obviously the base for the whole figure. He comes with all these different attachments, so he's got like this sort of Lego Meccano or whatever it is kind of thing, where it just has the holes and then the plugs on the back, so it just kind of goes in there like that. And that's basically it. You can mix and match it as much as you want. You can put anything anywhere as long as obviously it fits on, which most of it will. The only different bit is this bit where only one part sort of fits in there, and I will show you that later when I get the other stuff out. But he does transform into his T-Rex champion Zord, so I'm just going to do that. So there he is as a T-Rex champion Zord. If I get any of this wrong, I'm really sorry, but the instructions are awful. Just show you them quickly, but they're so dark and the pictures aren't that great to be able to sort of see what goes where. It probably looks a bit better on camera than it does in my eyes, but so this is just one for one of the others, instruction leaflet, but it's not that great to see. So this one's obviously specific to number 3, and the red one that comes in number 1, which is this one, is a bit more difficult to read. So, and all you do is the head pops out at the top, so there's your key, and then you just twist the body round, pull the legs down, and that's pretty much it really, just adjusting some of the cannons, or you can put them wherever you want or take them off or whatever. But there he is. It looks quite nice like that. I like it, but I prefer him stood up as he does and looking cool like that. So he does stand up well, but he's quite front heavy, as you can see, kind of relying on this bit to balance and the feet. But that's pretty much it. And then just you can sort of just take these bits off, and you can swap it with this if you wanted and turn it into a gun or whatever. And then just to turn him back, I will show you quickly. All you do is take these 2 bits off of the top, and then we take the front bits off like that. Lift these up just to make your life a bit easier, then push his arms back at the bottom, and then all you do is turn it pretty much like that. Take that off. You can pull the legs, and then extend your legs out like that. Put the arms back down. And then we just put your key in the hole at the top there. And then just put the bits back where you want them, so you can chuck that back on there like that. And then I think the guns go on the side of the arm there. And there he is. So the articulation on him's pretty decent for what it is, to be fair. The legs move in and out. You have to be careful because they do pop off eventually. And then you can move the leg up quite high. Bend it at the knee, obviously the same on both knees. And then you can rotate the feet all the way around. And then with the arms, you've got like the, almost like a bicep swivel. The hands rotate, and then you've got quite a decent amount of joint on there where the arms are. And then on the head, you do get movement on it. If I can do it at the same time. There it is. So you can just about see that there. It is a little bit restrictive where this bit at the side here hits the plastic on the bottom. So if you're doing it that way, it's fine. If you're doing it that way, it stops about there. I suppose you could lift it out a bit and do it, and then put it back. But then it comes with some other accessories that you can use from different parts of the Zord. So you could like use that as a sword, which just slots in his hand there. And then you can kind of pose him up as you want, move him out a bit. And there he is. And this is pack number 2. So it comes with his Ankylo and the saber. And again, the articulation on the head's pretty good. And then you've got a bit on the tail as well. There, the legs just move backwards and forward as you'd probably expect, and then this one's just got a bit in the middle of the leg there, just so when you transform him you can do it right, and then same on the other side. And then they do come with some key each and some other bits. The other bits are just generic standard things like these hands, which can be used as hands or feet. One of the transformations, they're used as feet, and then obviously they've got the bit for the sword where you could use it as extra hands for the T-Rex one. And then these are the keys to this one. So there's the front of the face, detail's nice, paint's decent on it. I really like these, I think they're a good addition. And then on the back you can remove this where you've got the Ranger inside there, with a little pose. And then you've just got the transform version on the inside. And then the Ankylo has a bit of rotation on the ball on the end and a tiny bit on the head, which is practically non-existent, but detail's all right on it. It's bothered to colour in the eyes, and all the detail is in the figure, and then they've just added the obvious paint parts, but nothing more than that. And then this one just splits apart, comes in 2 parts out of the box, and then you can just plug it in, and that's literally it. He's good to go, or she, whatever you want to call him. And then again, same with this one. It's character inside, and then that on the back, and then just the detail of the helmet on the front. So all these keys will fit into the red one. Obviously, as you transform them, they'll be able to change it to whatever you want. Then just to finish off the tiger, it comes with some other bits. So we've got these little bits that go on the side of the legs like that. Really simple to do. And then you can add the sword part, which goes on there. And that is literally it. So there it is, as it's meant to be. So this is the tiger claw version of the Zord. It's obviously a combination of the tiger and the Ankylo, using obviously the body of the T-Rex. So all it is, the tiger splits in half, so half of it goes on the arm, half goes on the sword. The bit in the middle, I love this bit, and it's just the tail splits open. It's used as a chest piece, and then obviously we're changing the key for the head up there. The bits that go on the leg of the tiger, just on the side of the legs of the whole Zord there. And then obviously the sword. This little green bit here is the only thing that will plug into the middle of that. And it does come with the T-Rex Champion Zord #1. Don't know why they didn't include it with the green, would have just made more sense, but it is there, and the promotional pictures do show it there, even when it's in its original battle mode, or whatever you want to call it, and it's but it isn't there on the show. But at least they've included it. You don't have to stick to the combinations here. You can use like the pink and the blue, or the green and the blue, or whatever you want to do. I'm literally just going by the promotional art, just to save confusing myself, and I will go through them all. But so there he is. And this is number 3. So we've got the Tricera blade and the Stego's Spike Zord. Which again come with a couple of extra bits, like these feet, hand, whatever they are. I know obviously they can be used as hands, but on a lot of the art they are used as feet. And then they come with a key each, which again is the same, nice detail in the face. And then we've got the same in the back, where they're having the mould on the back, and then I don't know if you can see that with the light, but the figure inside. For the blue one. And then there he is with the nice little detail in the painted eyes. I like the detail in the end of the nose, which I assume would be the sword after a while. Head articulation's pretty decent for what you'd expect. And this again just splits in half out of the box, and you just push it together, and that's literally it. And then is black one, so it's your stego, and there's your key there. And then again, same on the back, figure inside, if you can see that with the lighting. And then he has a little bit more to him, where the tail comes off. You can sort of take the top off and whatever. He does come apart a little bit more, so you can do a bit more with it. And yeah, and it just all clips back together. The spikes are quite strong, sort of a rubbery plastic, so they do move, but they don't feel like they're going to break, so it feels like the quality on there is pretty decent. The front one's a little bit sharp. Yeah, so there they are. I've included the box at the back just because I haven't got another one to show, but I like the fact that they've got rid of the plastic, or there is no plastic on this one. And then it's just got a bit of artwork on the back, shows you all the bits that you can sort of morph it into. And this was it in its formation mode. It was probably the worst one to do. It took me ages. It was a pain trying to get bits on and off and whatever, and just for such a little rolling kind of thing, it just wasn't worth it. So yeah, that's that. I'll combine it into the other one so you can see that, but for my sake I wanted to do this anyway, just so I could see what it looked like, and then obviously to show you guys what it is. It does have the promo on the box for it, which is there, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. And yeah, it wasn't worth it, so. Well, that was crazy. So it's just taken me ages just to do this and work out what goes where. And obviously I'm going on photos here, but there he is, all combined anyway. Definitely not something I'll be doing again in a hurry. Yeah, it's taken me such a long time. But he looks cool, nonetheless. He's, obviously we got like bits of stego in that. So there's the tail there, and the bottom part of the body and the hands. Obviously the black key at the top, and then we've got half of the Tricera blade on each shoulder. But he looks cool. I like it. He's just so difficult to work out what goes there. Some things don't want to clip on properly. It's hot anyway today, and it's just, yeah, stressful. So, there he is. I've got one more bit just to combine quickly and show you. But before I do that, I just want to talk quickly about the heads. So there they all are. They're the ones that are available so far. So obviously we've got 2 more that are out, just hit America, and hopefully they'll be out here soon, and then I'll be grabbing them just to add to the collection. I'm hoping to be able to find some sort of stand I can put them all in on Etsy. So if anybody knows of any, or anybody makes them, please give me a shout or comment below or whatever. Let me know if you found anything similar. These are the heads that come with the basic figures. So they come with these. I don't know if you can see them very well, but I've got a couple that just belong to my kids. They love playing with them. So they're the figures that these basic figures come with. I knew that was going to happen. Let's just move them. And this is the key anyway. So obviously there's a little bit more detail gone into this, the one that comes with the Zords. For a £30 price point, considering what you get, I think they're really good. They're amazing, fun little things to play with. You know, my kids love them, but they also look good displayed. So I've been displaying mine with my Dino Fury figure. And yeah, obviously you can tell the difference in the one that you get with the basic figure and then the one that you get with the Zord. And then this one's just got like a shiny sticker on the back, which would be the same as that if it was painted, I suppose. But obviously it's in with the mould, so it looks nice. And then, so this is what uses these. So in the top there is a little, I suppose I have to turn it on first. Is it on? Yeah, so that's that anyway, as annoying and loud as he is. And then the key just fits in that little hole in there. Makes like an activation sound, and then you click this round. Probably meant to go the other way, but it's really hard. And then so they're specific to the key that you put in. And then the good thing about these, if you remove this little back bit, these will actually fit inside. So they have the same little activation bit of plastic, I suppose, on there. So you can see there's like different indents at the bottom, and then this one obviously is in the middle, same as that one. And they do fit in there, and then they do work as well. So they fit in nicely. It doesn't sort of rub or scratch anything on there. It's obviously made to fit in there. And then if you get something, let's use the blue one because I haven't tested that one yet. So obviously we remove the back, and then it goes facing outwards. And there he is. And then it should. Try the back one. Didn't work. Yeah, so obviously they're making like Dino specific noises in there, and then if we put the green one in, it's going to make different sounds. Where's the pink one? Okay. And as you can see, then obviously the original one goes in, makes a fire sound from the T-Rex, which should be the same as this one. Yeah. So if you've got one of these little Dino Fury morphers, you can leave it all in there. They all fit. So you can have a bit of fun with that, and if you don't have all the figures, obviously you can use all these little bits as well. So that's that. Obviously the figures that they come with, just these little ones, little basic figures. They're about £10 each, come with a key. And then obviously there's your difference in the Dino Fury figures, but here we are. Now I've got the gold key here. Again, it's just from the basic figure, but they also fit in there. So if you want to use your gold one until you're able to get your release, it does fit very nicely. It's not forced in or too loose or anything. Obviously you can't move the head, and there's no paint on this side bit here, but it fits. And I found this one on just like a promotional shot, which looks quite cool because you can sort of make a shield out of the head and bits of the other dinos. And then we've got the sword there. It's got guns added in there, bits on there. I will just do the last bit, show you that. But he's basically adding armour really to different parts of the base. So he's... he just kind of makes a sword out of his arm and stuff. But I will do it just to show you. You can basically do whatever you want with it. You can add any bits anywhere. You can make, so to make the shield, I've just attached another part of the stego on the back of that. So he can hold it in his hand there. And then it just all sits together nicely as whatever you want to do. So you can mash up whatever you like, put as many bits on, take them off or whatever. And there he is, he's all finished. He's Dino Fury Megazord. He's just as he is, as we know so far. You can keep adding bits on if you want, so you can just grab random bits and sort of stick them anywhere you like. You can stick that on there if you wanted. So we've got a little spike there, and you can add these to the legs if you like. Just add some bits of weight to them and whatever. There's obviously so much you can do if you can, if you have the energy to sit here and do it. I'll probably let my kids have a little play with it at some point, and I'm sure they'll come up with something silly for him. But yeah, he's cool. He's a nice little something to play with. If it wasn't a separate, free waves or free items that you had to buy over time, I don't know if he's a £100 figure. But you do get a lot there, I'll be honest. All the spare sort of stuff I've got here, there's a lot. So you can do a lot with it. There's... this is just all the stuff that it came with. I'm trying to sort of muck about with at the minute. And the sculpts and everything are nice. He sits really well. Just looks cool. I like it. He's definitely something I wanted to get. But I just wanted to make sure, as I said before, that I could have grabbed the red one. Obviously, without the base for it, you've just got nothing and there's no point. So, when you sort of look at it, that you're paying £30 for essentially a lot of small items, it is sort of does make you wonder whether it's worth it, especially when one of them in there is that. Obviously you're getting the tiger with it as well, But if you think of it in half and half, and you're sort of paying £15 for that, it's like 2 bits of Lego, really. And it's hard. I understand why people wouldn't want to buy it. I was getting bored of waiting for stuff to come out from Lightning Collection, so I just wanted a little something just to keep me interested and keep me busy for a little while, which this definitely did. I enjoyed playing with it as steps on the way, and you know, each time I got one, I could play about with it. So it was nice that, you know, once you got the red bit, even if you just get numbers 1 and 2, then you can do something with it. So you haven't got to wait to get number 3 just to play about with it. So that was nice in that sense, that you are able to do that. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. I understand this is not going to be for everybody. It's not everyone's taste. It's not a legacy Zord. The quality of it isn't at that sort of standard, obviously, especially when you're looking probably at the new Zord Ascension stuff. It's not going to meet that quality. It is cheap plastic. It's hollow, thin. It's just like playing with a toy, really, which is obviously what it is. But you know, you can't expect too much for, you know, parts of it that are £30. Fine for me, and I enjoyed it. My kids like it. I enjoyed it. I like the fact that I can, you know, just put random bits anywhere, so you can just plug that on there and you can go swinging. Stick that on there, and now he's suddenly got a sword. So, you know, lots of bits to do with it. So that's it for me, guys. Sorry this is a bit longer than usual, but it's essentially free toys in one go. I'm still, you've got about a week left now till, or just over a week, till I will be announcing the winner for the Lunar Wolf figure. So head over to my Lunar Wolf review if you want to enter that. Tell you what to do on there. Please check out my Instagram. That's where a lot of my stuff is happening. It's Lightning Collector 2021, all one word. Lots of photography and bits on there. So please feel free to have a look. Lots of little bits about my collection. And thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And I appreciate you all. Thank you.